Hello, today I went to Borders and picked up a copy of Your Inner Fish by Neil Shubin. Good book so far. I've only read the forward, but I've heard the reviews. I know what it's about. Pretty easy. And I also saw another book there that kind of interested me as I started looking at the creation versus evolution books. Mainly because I've been reading this one. Yeah, and the funny thing is you can't see it, but the author's name is Laura R. Godfrey. Kind of funny. And I saw a book. I thought it was gonna be funny, called what was it? Politically incorrect guide to Darwinism versus intelligent design. On the front, Ann Coulter gave it a good review, so I knew there was going to be some bullshit in there. And I thought I would go around and, well, if it was such a good resource, I thought I'd debunk some of their stuff. Of course, I didn't feel like buying it today, so I just went to their website and grabbed a couple of facts they have, which they use saying, ask your science teacher. And, well, I'll answer them right here. I will put the link over there. You can go read some of their stuff, all their revolutionary ideas and claims. And just to show how good they are, I will answer their questions that you should answer, or you should ask your science teachers. I will be using two sources. One will be Talk Origins, the second will be my own cognitive faculties. I like that word. It's a nice big word. But let's get into it. Okay, Talk Origins says, 1. Since his first experiment, Miller and others have experimented with other atmospheric compositions. Compositions 2. Complex organic molecules form under a wide range of prebiotic conditions. Looks like they only took the one experiment and they refused to acknowledge anything else. 2. It is possible life arose well away from the atmosphere. For example, deep sea hydrothermal vents. Go watch Aliens of the Deep. You could see all sorts of messed up stuff. The early atmosphere, even if it was oxidizing, was nowhere near as oxidizing as it is today. It was likely high in hydrogen, which facilitates the formation of organic molecules. Okay, this one's just kind of stupid. I mean, this is my own, cognitive faculties, but animals didn't just appear up like God made them. I mean, come on, people. What? Here, Talk Origins, a Cambrian explosion does not show all groups appearing fully together, fully formed. I mean, but that is their selective learning. Next. Wonder if this is anything like the circular logic of God is infallible, God wrote the Bible, so the Bible is infallible, and the Bible says that God wrote the Bible. But, I digress. They're not... The evidence for common ancestry comes from patterns of similarity in many traits. Talk Origins uses ladybugs and scarabs because as both types of beetles. Hard wings, stuff like that. Then they say, beetles, flies, grasshoppers are types of insects. Ladybugs, scarabs are closer together. And then all grouped together, they're all insects. But, jeez. I don't even want to. Next. Okay, we have the Archaeopteryx again. Yeah, if you want to look at it, do a search, look for a picture of it. I mean, you can see the similarities between a dinosaur and a bird. But just like Talk Origin says, transitional does not mean ancestral. And they also go on to say that several other recently discovered dinosaur, bird, and other intermediate dinosaur bird fossils are starting to fill the gaps and are providing further evidence that the interpretation of Archaeopteryx is correct. Next. Yeah, I'm sorry if scientists aren't like Noah, can't get animals to do their bidding, or like Evan Almighty. Yeah, but they had to do that to get a picture. Um, it had no connection with the scientific findings. And of that, Talk Origins, of the 47 moths one researcher found in the wild, 12 were on trunks and 20 were on trunk/branch joints. The other 15 were on branches. Okay, so you try getting bugs to do what you want, and then you tell me, yeah, next. I feel myself growing. I feel my brain cells committing suicide here, but I am doing this to help out. Darwin's finches. He observed differences in beaks to help different finches survive. I mean, not necessarily a drought, but how they got food. How they were able to get their beaks into a tree trunk to get food was part of it, and it wasn't just the finches. I mean, what was it? Go look up the beagle exploration. Yeah, he gained a lot of insight there, and you can too. Creationists, please research some stuff before you start spouting bullshit. Okay, that guy makes more sense than Ann Coulter and her creationist cult. God, but okay, back to the point. The fruit fly experiment. As far as I remember, um, the part that I remember hearing about, they took DNA from a mouse. They took the DNA that forms the eye of the mouse, and they put it into a fruit fly, hoping to create something that was fucked up. That was really messed up. And guess what came out? A fruit fly with a fruit fly eye. That proves that we shared a common ancestor. If we can exchange genes with other species, that means that there's a common ancestor there. It's a Holocaust in my fucking head. Stupid shit. Okay, again they are attacking stuff that they put in textbooks to help kids understand stuff better. I can't really think of all the stuff that they do, but I know that teachers do stuff to help the teenage mind understand stuff a little easier. If they want to go through and be like, okay, here is Australopithecus afarensis, here's Australopithecus africanus, here's Homo erectus, Homo habilis, Homo sapien sapien. Show those pictures. They can, but I doubt the kids will listen. I'm sure they would be thinking about PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, games, stuff that they find is fun, rather than learning that stuff. So they do that stuff for a quick, easy chart. Of course, it's kind of like this.